What stage are we going to first?
I think I saw Smashville, yeah.
Smashville, the classic. Starterville. So we're going to see Greninja versus Duck Hunt. Not a matchup I'm familiar seeing, but who is?
Exactly. These are two very rarely played characters.
Ooh.
Especially at this level, too.
Yeah.
But, of course, Greninja gets some good combos on Duck Hunt, too. It's like floaty, but it's kind of heavy, too.
Floaty heavy?
Yeah, it's sort of heavy.
I think it might be a bit above average, but I'm not 100% certain.
He's definitely not a heavyweight, but he's definitely like
ooh, wonderful escape. The Shadow Sneak does let you get out of some multi-hit moves, and it's very smart of Donquavious to use it to get out of Duck Hunt's jab, which he otherwise would be trapped in due to its very low SDI multiplier. This is a very precarious situation for Dandy Penguin because all it's going to take is a single forward air and or something like that to take the stock. Very soon, up throw will just be able to outright kill.
Can Greninja use Water Gun to kill off the top, similar to what Donquavious is trying to do?
Yes. Using Hydro Pump, you can force them to kind of like that.
Oh, okay.
You can push them with the water, kind of like Mario's Flood, but a little bit more controlled. Donquavious actually did something similar to, I believe, Puppet a couple of Just Roll With It's ago, where he had Puppet the Sheep from South Virginia up in the upper right of Final Destination and did that to seal the stock, and it was a very impressive moment. And you yourself and many others should come to the next Just Roll With It this Saturday. But
Advertising. Yeah.
Hey, it's actually a great series with lots of out-of-state players.
I should try. Definitely.
And I love it.
I don't think I have anything to do, especially with concerned.
Ooh.
Sorry. Alright.
Donquavious going kind of deep. Oh, the fast fall up air combos.
Ooh. That's going to do it. That is going to do it. He nearly had a fully charged shuriken. I
not
said
Shoryuken.
Excuse me.
God, if you could charge Shoryuken. But that's not the point. But it's very smart play from Donquavious, making the most of situations, like whiffing it up air and then immediately going for a fast fall up air.
Yeah, I mean, like that fast fall up air and then down tilt was basically what sealing the game. Put Danny where he was and then just hit him with that shuriken.
So we're going to see Final Destination for the next one. Interesting choice. Not sure why Danny Penguin would choose this one, but if I had to guess, it would be for the ground control. And to kind of limit the mix-ups Donquavious can choose.
Danny's starting out really strong this time around. He's definitely adapting to Donquavious's speedy approaches.
Yeah, but at the same time, they're both Donquavious is still keeping this pretty easy. That shield's looking low though.
Yeah, I mean shield.
He's gonna get punished for that Shadow Sneak attempt. Ooh. Good spacing and awareness to get rid of that clay pigeon before it becomes a hassle. He's going deep for the shuriken and doing a very good job of covering his retreat back to the ledge. Ooh, looking like Meta Knight off stage.
Very sneaky.
Although Meta Knight is another one of Donquavious' characters, so he's probably very comfortable off stage in general.
Hey, no slouch.
Ooh, boy. Ooh. Yeah, I don't usually get to see Duck Hunt in the position higher than the opponent.
Exactly. It's all percent.
Well, all it's going to take is one really big hitbox to seal it.
That's it. Yeah.
When it's in that situation.
Forward air to can.
Ooh, down throw forward air.
That's some Mewtwo stuff right there.
Yeah, I don't actually know the specifics of that combo, but it's always impressive to see how I was like, that can't be real. I'd see that more if it were real. But then I remember, people don't like to dedicate time to Greninja.
Yeah.
But the people who do often end up being fairly scary once you play them a lot. Donquavious, of course. being one of those people.
Oh,
Ooh,
shit. The mix
wonderful
up
read.
on the Shadow Sneak.
Oh, Danny Penguin DIing out.
Yeah.
That is tragic. But that's part of why it might be a wonderful mix-up, because if you prepare for another move, he just reads you,
Exactly.
Shadow Sneaks you,
He was
and
down
Shazam.
hell in the way for that up air, probably.
Gets that stab damage for a dark type attack. I think that's dark type attack.
I guess it's as good as mine.
And we're going to run it back to Final Destination. Danny Penguin did do a better job on this stage the last game. So we're going to see how he does this time.
Oh god, I'm sorry, get tired. Anyway.
That's what you get for eating food.
Yeah. Yep. Anyways.
All the real commentators starve themselves. That's not the point.
Oh, boy.
Beautiful conversion.
Off of the nair to up smash. Tried to follow it up with that up air.
Donquavious with a pretty impressive lead at least for the moment. But it looks like all it's going to take is just a few interactions. And Danny Penguin's taking the lead right back.
Donquavious knew about Danny's off of the hit stun when they were both flying off the can. You know that Danny likes to go for that nair just to get even further. And he air dodged when he got hit by the sour spot.
Ooh, wonderful can control from Danny Penguin, covering Donquavious' recovery options. Ooh!
Donquavious text.
And wonderful covering the recovery, using the disjointed hitbox to go past the ledge of Final Destination. Duck Hunt's recovery, while Danny Penguin does an amazing job recovering your stage, it is rather vulnerable with no hitbox and being fairly slow, all things considered. But that being said, he's getting a lot of mileage off of these cans for the moment. Ooh, is this gonna?
I thought it was going to up throw. That probably would have killed him.
Ooh, counter. I don't see that often. But that was an interesting angle. Are we going to see an up air chained off the ceiling? With enough rage, Donquavious could actually seal the stock now.
Early.
Probably.
Yeah, probably, right.
Oh, but is this going to do it? I don't know if Duck Hunt has any good kill
I don't
throws.
think so. Yeah.
Ooh, the can's going to take it though. Danny Penguin's coverage with the can off stage is very impressive, or maybe some people just don't know how he can do it. But regardless, both players playing really well around the can. I've seen Donquavious handle the projectiles and different aspects of Duck Hunt's play fairly well. Both can and Gunman even. I saw him down tilt a Gunman earlier to try. Ooh!
That's it. That's it.
That's a beautiful conversion there.
Got
From a
him